We haven't had a new one since October of 2019. I'm saying this like I've been foaming at the mouth, desperately waiting for Rachel to release this banger, which I have. So this book came out on September 26th. If you're new here, I started doing this thing where I've been recapping the Dork Diaries series, so go check that out if you're curious, because you'll be lost if you don't. You know, because of the complexity of the plot. Anyway, so I went to Barnes & Noble the day it was released, snatched that shit up, and when I went to check out, the girl at the register was on the move. And I was confused because I was like, where's this going? Then she whips out this bitch. Look at this, it's a Dork Diaries keychain. Apparently, I don't know if it's like if you bought the book that day or that week, you get a complimentary keychain. I don't really know what the deal is, but then she was like, wow, I remember when like the ice skating book of the series came out back in the day when I was in elementary school, and it was like such a big deal. I feel so old now. Keep in mind, we were most definitely around the same age. I wonder what she was thinking, because I went in there at 11 a.m. to buy this shit on opening day. I was probably the first and only one because I saw the keychain jar. It was filled to the brim. But it is my sworn duty to update the masses about anything and everything I've talked about on this channel. Miraculous, Ever After High, Monster High. I am tied to these bitches for life. Anyways, let's get into it. So Nikki's band was the opener for a very popular band called the Bad Boys. Think of like One Direction level, okay? But that tour ended early because Nikki convinced them to take a break because they were burnt out and on the verge of splitting up. So Nikki's life is back to normal at the moment, which she describes in her own words as excruciatingly boring. Girl, you were the opener for a national tour. You had your own reality TV show. You win every single fucking competition you enter. Every guy likes you. Every popular, cool, cute guy, at least. And you have the audacity to say that your life is boring? Shut the fuck up. So to make up for the fact that they're no longer on tour anymore, the band decided to perform at this local summer fun fest, when Nikki slipped and fell on an open water bottle, which naturally caused mass destruction of the stage. And then to make matters worse, Mackenzie recorded the whole thing and posted it online for everybody to see. This sent Nikki into a full-on depression spiral because she thought that the whole world was laughing at her. So she ghosted everyone she knew and threw out her one-of-a-kind custom-made dress that she wore on tour in the trash. But her friends eventually cheered her up, and this gave her the idea to do this savage summer challenge. Her words, not mine. Basically, they all agreed to try one exciting and challenging activity that they've always wanted to do but were too scared to try. Nikki's goal was to learn fashion illustration. Then Nikki got this call from Trevor Chase, who is this big-time producer that hooked their band up with the Bad Boys in the first place. He told Nikki that he's giving their band an all-expenses paid vacation, paid trip to Paris to do this photo shoot for the cover of this really popular French magazine, in place of the Bad Boys, because they are, you know, taking a break right now. And this is a personal thank you to Nikki for helping the Bad Boys not split up for good. Then she was like, oh my goodness, a trip to France? I need to brush up on my French. She wants to know how to say, where's the bathroom? May I order a croissant? Can you tell me where the miraculous ladybug girl lives? Dude,